Hey lovelies, so first of all, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to talk to you about what I think is a very important topic, and what I think is something that not a lot of persons are talking about, and what I think that a lot of persons should be talking about, and that is the plans that you have for yourselves are not necessarily the plans that God have for you. And so what you consider to be failures in effect aren't failures, but they are just things that are not working out the way you want them to, because they were not predestined or destined to be a part of your future. Alright, so let me tell you a little about myself. For those who don't know me, for those who know me, you don't know me already. But for those who don't know me, um, I'm Jamaican. I went to the University of Technology, Jamaica. I did a law degree and I wanted to become an attorney at one point. I did a Norman exam and I failed it twice. I don't fail exams, but I failed it twice. Um, I worked in the legal field for about 5 years, 6 years, as a paralegal and a legal assistant. Very good experiences. I learned a lot, and I really had good mentors. So they taught me all they knew, and so I can basically do most stuff, most legal matters, and I can look at a legal document, and I can understand it, and whatever the case might be. All right. So as an aside, why did I want to become an attorney? I wanted to become an attorney at a time because I just did not know what I wanted to be, and being a lawyer sounded prestigious to me, so I figured, why not be an attorney? I went to law school. I applied for law school. I got in, and I did the exams. I passed them, but it was never something that I was passionate about. It was never something that got me really excited and really, I wanted it because I was already on a path and my mother had already paid for it, but it was not something that I really wanted. Like, oh my God, I have to be an attorney. It was not that for me. It was something I knew that I could do, and I still know that I can do if I really want it. And I met my partner, who's also an attorney, and the plan was that we were going to be power couples, and we both were going to be attorneys. And I feel like after a couple of years, after practicing in a law firm or working in a law firm for a couple of years, I realized that it really wasn't for me, that the office wasn't for me. I really didn't like to sit in an office. I really like to sit and just be stationary. I really didn't like to push papers. It was very depressing for me. And so I quit. I literally got up one day and I quit. Like, I just quit. That's literally how I did it. I got up one day, I emptied my car, I took out all the files, I brought them back to the office, and I just quit. Never went back. Anyway, life would have it that I immigrated to the US, and I had a long period, of 3 years to reflect on what is that I really wanted to do, what it is that, you know, what would make me most happy. And I feel like when I was younger, I focused so much on the money, I focused so much on how much I would earn and what profession or what career would make me earn the most money. But even so, even though legal law and the legal field allowed me to earn, I really wasn't happy. And because I wasn't happy, I was not able to live a fulfilled life in my mind. So long story short, came to the US, couldn't work because of whatever reason. So I was like literally stuck in my head. Like I had all that time to just think what it is that you really wanted to do. I bought all the LSAT books. I was going to I was going to study for the LSAT and go and do the LSAT, go and apply for law school over here, and but for me it felt like just repeating the same cycle. And if I had done that, I feel like it would have been out of fear of change, of not doing something else, and of just staying in my comfort zone. But I feel like when it is that we are guided by a higher power, and I'm a praying person, and I really believe in God, and I really believe that He controls all things, and I believe that nothing happened by mere coincidence. It's either to teach us lessons, and if we don't learn those lessons, we will relive them over and over again. So during my period of nothingness, I will call it, I prayed. I went through different stages. I went through depression, I went through anxiety, I went through a whole lot of shit. And during that period, I really asked God to guide me and allow me to really find something that I really love, and to find something that I was really passionate about. And it is just mere coincidence that I stumbled upon a very nice lady, who I have come to admire, and who I take, or I consider to be my mentor in my mind. And I realized that that's what I want to do. Like, it's like I met her. I'm like, that is exactly what I want to do with my life. And believe me, we met mere coincidence. Like, it had to be God that ordained that alignment, because I don't feel like we'd have met in any other way than how we met. Another day I'll tell the story as to how we met. But she's now my employer, she's now my boss. And but I'm like, it's like some light bulbs went off in my head, and it's like, that is exactly what I want to do. You know? And I'm happy. Like, I can legit say that I am happy. I'm into fashion and retail, and I'm happy. Like, so the point of this video is this. Sometimes while you are there planning what your life would be, God is there setting up something greater for you. And sometimes you have to just be open, and sometimes you have to be just accepting, and you have to go through your stages. And I want to say, it is okay to be sad, it is okay to be confused, it's okay to depress, but what is not okay is to stay in those stages for very long periods. If it is that you realize that you're in those stages for a very long period, I suggest you get professional help, or just find someone to talk to, find an avenue to avenue to just let those things out. Because above everything else, your mental state is the most important thing. I think I digressed from what I originally was supposed to talk about, but anyway, I believe that your mental state is the most important thing. Remember, sometimes we are hard on ourselves, harder than we should be, because if what we plan doesn't work out the way we plan, we feel like we're failures, and it knocks our egos a little bit. But I've come to realize that ego is the death of us, and the ego is what stops us from achieving and being, because the ego tells us that, you know, you did this already and you failed. The ego is the one that is that nagging little voice in our head that tells us that we can't do it, and that try to belittle us with, and that's us belittling us. So we have to try and kill the ego in us and just live and embrace life. That is my 2 cents today, guys. Welcome to YouTube. These are the type of video I will be sharing. Of course, beauty videos, and of course, fashion videos, because that's what I'm in. And yeah, but I will definitely be sharing a lot more. And I want to share videos I don't want to just make content for making content sake. I really love motivating. Because I really think that someone motivated me. I'm an inner city girl from Walton Park Road, Jamaica, and had it not been for many persons who have impacted my life in many ways, I would not have been the person I am today. I could have been a statistic. I could have had 5, 6 pitney on on my side, or kids on my side. I could have. There's so many ways my life could have ended up, but it was because of persons who saw something in me and persons who have always encouraged me, and that is why I want my life to be encouraging others while of course making money, but above everything encouraging others just to be a true self, just to be motivated and just to keep pushing, because at the end of the day you are in control. And if you sit and assess what you're doing, and if you really look at the direction life is pointing you in and you just follow that direction and you keep focus, things will happen. Amazing things will happen. Things that you least expect. And I don't know about anyone. I keep saying this because I don't like to push my belief on anyone. I really don't. Um, I believe that everyone should live their own lives. I really do. But I am a believer in God. Like, God are number one in my life, 100%. And I believe that if you're God fearing, and if you believe in the higher power, and if you believe that there's someone and something greater than you, then just walk with Him, talk to Him, and He will definitely guide you.